Hi, my friend shot this with her camera, so it keeps refocusing, so it can allow for that. There you go. When I went to visit my friend in Falls Church, we went over to Arlington National Cemetery. As you can see, there's a lot of people there. It's kind of an odd thing. This is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and it's very sacred, and yet there's like all these kind of tourists here. But if you act too touristy, these guys in the blue uniform will come over and bark at you to be quiet and be respectful. They're pretty wild to watch. There's a precision to them, which of course, the Army is kind of known for that. Well, the military in general. These guys apparently, well, guys and women, but they're apparently among the best drilled soldiers in the world. I don't know if they're the best killing machines in the world. But it is interesting to watch how they move together and everything in the inspection. You also notice there's kind of a brown path kind of running along where they walk. You can see the guy in the distance is standing on that black walkway, and just to his left there's this brown streak. And the two guys on the right are standing on it. And I don't know if that's a mark that was put there on purpose for a guide for them, or if it's just so many people have walked on it, they've left marks. You can also see it down there in the lower right corner, because they come over there to the corner and turn right and march through this crowd. This crowd will move when it's time for them to leave. There'll be a point where they turn and salute the unknown soldier. That you got that tomb there, and then there's another one further off. To the left, there's a mausoleum kind of amphitheater thing. Also to the left, there's a bunch of, I guess, cadets from Sweden that were visiting. If you ever watch videotapes of this, if you act kind of smart alecky or try to come out and it's just interesting watching their foot moves all go together and everything. If you step out into that area, you're immediately confronted by a guy with a weapon and a bayonet telling you to back up. I find it hard to believe they would actually bayonet a civilian, but they're kind of intimidating. It's kind of like the Queen's Guard at the it seemed not working together in unison. And of course, they're all in step from the verbal command. Again, our phone refocused. All the feet are moving together, they're pivoting together. They're all standing on that line there. And you can see the flower wreath hanging out there beside the tomb. That's the guard who's leaving, who just turned there. It's interesting. While they were presenting arms and saluting it, I just went quiet. Just out of respect for what they're doing. So you see they're all in march. Anyway, the Royal Guard at where Buckingham Palace is, it's kind of interesting because on the one hand it's a tourist thing, but those guards are actually protecting the king and queen. And they do get a little gnarly if you get too close to her. So now they're telling him to, you'll see some military guys coming up and cleaning. You notice everybody moved away. No, they are following that path. So I can only assume people have walked on it so much they've left that path ingrained in the stone. So we're going to pan here and you're going to see them heading toward an area to the right. What's wild is off camera, some people were there at a different time when another group of guards came out, and they were barked at to move, and they didn't move quick enough, and some of these security guys came up and they didn't toss them around, but they kind of physically moved them. So you don't get in the way of the guards there. Anyway, that's what the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is like.